Hey everybody, welcome back to Internet 2.0. Today we have VR Old Boy with us today. He is
Hello.
a VRML finalist as well as a Echo Arena content creator, so should be a good podcast. We have a lot to talk about. All right, so let's get started. So I want to start off by asking you, how did you first get into VR?
This one was a pretty tough one. It was when I was like around 12. I had some new friends come through from other schools, and I met this guy. He said he was pretty nice, and I didn't realize he had a VR headset until I went over to his house one day, and he had a Rift S, I'm pretty sure. And he took me into VR for the first time, which I played VR chat actually for the first time. It was
Oh
my
wow.
first VR game. And I started playing VR chat and I really enjoyed it. But I thought that you had to have a PC to play VR, so I didn't have a PC at the time. So I was like, kept watching like VR YouTubers and stuff, but I never get to play it. And then next time I went over, I was talking to him about buying a VR, and he was like talking about how the Quest 2 is coming out soon. So I made sure to get that on at Christmas because it was coming out around Christmas time for me. And yeah, at his house too. I never played Echo. I never got introduced to Echo then. That was when I played Phasmophobia. That was when it came out, went around then, and VR Chat and I think Rec Room as well. So those are the three games I played.
Okay.
And when I first got my VR headset, that's when I turned 13 in January. And I saw at the back of like the Oculus thing, the box you get, and I got like there was like FNAF, so I got FNAF, and there was Beat Saber, so I got Beat Saber. And I saw Echo Arena, and I saw it was free as well. So all the first games I got was all free games. So I played Echo Arena, and as soon as I got into it, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing this and grind to level 50 because that was a thing that I could do. So I didn't see too many level 50s around, so I was like, I'm gonna grind level to level 50. So yeah, that was pretty much how I got into VR, and yeah, I've been playing Echoes ever since. So yeah,
Okay, so your friend had a Rift S, and then you got the Quest 2, and then you started playing all
yeah.
these games. So are you currently on the Quest 2, or did you move over?
Oh yes. So one year I was like, I was peaking in Echo Arena on Quest 2. So like my throwing wasn't the best on Quest 2 because it's like I couldn't throw continued like consistent 18 MSs. So I was like, I might get a Rift CV1. This was before the announcement of Echo Arena shutting down. So I was like, oh yeah, it's just going to continue on Echo Arena, but unfortunately it didn't.
I
But
see.
I got a Rift CV1 around I think last year, mid-year, like around now. So yeah,
Okay.
I've been playing on that, and then I
So,
actually broke it.
oh, you did? So,
Yeah,
did you
I
have to
broke
get
it.
a new one, or is it only like a part of it?
So, it was really funny because I was like, I actually didn't break the headset itself. I broke the um HDMI port that you plug it into, and I only had one.
Oh,
And I was playing Creed Rise to Glory, and I was versing one of my friends, and I've just thrown a punch, and then my cable just came around, and it's like yanked it, and then
ah,
it broke. So,
yeah. That's the most vulnerable
yeah,
part is the cable. That is very delicate.
yeah.
So wait, so when did you first play Echo? Like, how long have you been playing Echo?
I've been playing Echo since it came out on Quest, so that was like what was that, like 2020? So
Yeah, I
it's
think
been
so.
3 years now, I think. Yeah, I've
Okay,
been playing
so
Echo for 3 years. Yeah,
you for two of those years you were on the Quest, and then you switched to the CV1,
yeah,
right?
that's correct. But
I see.
I wouldn't count like a year because since I broke my headset, I'd only fixed it just like around Christmas because I realized I could plug it into another port like with it like an extender thing or something. It was pretty confusing, but I
I
bought
see.
like extended port and fixed it. So
I see. So
it was good.
when did you first join VRML?
I first joined VRML throughout. I looked into it because I saw in the social lobby the board where it said VRML and like the Discord and stuff. So I joined that, and I joined that around like season 3 of VRML. and I saw that at the end of season 3, I was like, oh, I might get some friends to play season 4 with me. So I got that guy who introduced me to VR to go on the team. So his name is Raptor. I got him to play. I got another person to play, and then 3 other people online I found throughout Echo Arena to play. I think, well, it was more like a good experience because we weren't like a top team or anything like in Oceania. We were just like at the bottom of the leaderboard, just playing in it, having fun. And then from there they stopped playing, and then I just kept going. So
I see. And so what's it like to play in in Oceanic region?
yeah, well, the bad there's a couple good things. There's a good thing that I know pretty much every single player in Oceania,
Uh,
and but that's can be a bad thing as well because they're gonna like assume that your level won't change. So if you like put into a bad team, they're not gonna like they're gonna see you as a bad person, like bad at the game. So they won't put you in the top one of the top teams. So it's like they always stereotype people into groups of like there's always tier lists were made like throughout in the
oh,
VC, and everyone was like having arguments about that. That was one big thing because everyone this is so small, and everyone just assumes they're better than everyone else. So yeah,
interesting.
but otherwise smaller teams, it's more competition. So on the leaderboard, it's like people make jokes about how like Oceania Master is like NA Bronze or something like that. That's the joke. But I would disagree with that because there is I reckon top 6 at the moment. Like you have Photon who's 6, and then I think first is Orange Juice, but Beef actually came first. But um yeah, those 6 teams are like there's a big difference between 6th place and 7th place, and there's a big difference between 10th place and like
Interesting.
15th place. There's like really big differences, and that showed during the Contender Cup where it was like they took the first 4 into. I think that happened with NA. They took the first. I don't know, but we only had 6 people in finals, but they took the first 4 into finals, and then 5th and 6th, which I was 5th, so our team was 5th, so we had to do this Contender Cup. And 5th and 6th place was still open to go into finals, so from 5th to 12th, they battled out in the Contender Cup, and it was so funny because 5th and 6th got through anyway, so it didn't really matter. There was no point of that Contender Cup. So there was
Ah,
everyone got destroyed. It was quite funny.
oh, that's kind of
But
funny. Yes, I think we have that too, but I'm sure it's a little bit different because of the amount of teams. How many teams
yeah.
are there in total? Do you know?
Oof. Well, I think OCE peaked. I think either season 5 or season 6 we peaked to like I think 50 teams, and then we dropped when people started hearing the game. It was dying. People started the worst teams like thought there was no point of playing because this dying
Right.
the game's gonna die. So we started losing teams, and I think we dropped to like 25 or 20. It
Damn.
was it got really low.
Damn. So what's your thoughts? What's your opinion of um the comparing the regions with like because you talked about that and I don't agree that the top Oceanic is NA Bronze. What do you have an opinion on what you think a fair
Well,
comparison would be?
mm. Well, the funny that's people say that because when Oceania people go into pubs, they EU and NA people see us as like, well, they would see us bad because we have 200 ping, we can't regrab. They think we can't regrab. But it's because we have 200 ping. We're always playing on their servers. The only time we're not playing on their servers is if we party up with 5 people. That's the only time we only be able to play on our servers. So with that, I think it would be interesting if there was like a whole world LAN, but that would never happen now. But it would be
Right.
really interesting if they took the best OCE, the best EU, and the best NA team into that. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. I agree. That's
Yeah,
something I really wanted because that would solve all of the
yeah,
disagreements and arguments. But yeah, so so you ended season 7, 5th place on the leaderboard. Can you talk about your
yeah.
progression over time? Because I'm sure you didn't start there. what was your experience throughout
Yeah,
VRML, getting better, finding new teams, finding new players, etc., etc.
yeah. I'll try and cut this, like, make it simple, but pretty much I started in season 4 with just people who were just new to the game, and I was pretty well. I was level 50. I would count myself as not new. I was probably one of the best in the team. Well, my team was like we we finished season 4 off in 30th. So I think there was like 35 teams, and we finished 30th. So we're pretty rock bottom. And I left that team, and I went to I put in looking for teams. Said I'm looking for a team, put all my stats in, and I got offered a team into this team called Toxicity, which I think there was a guy called Gaming Tim and Reindeer, and I met I've had this friend since that time. His name's Scouty, and I met him on that team. And that team was going okay. This is pre-season, so this isn't going into season 5 just yet. And there was a bit of problems with the team captain, so me and Scouty left that team and went to make a new one, which is now called Entity. That's when Entity started. So yeah, I played that season with season 5. I think we got to gold, and on the team was like me, Scouty. Scouty was the captain, I was the co-cap. And then I think we had Gaming Tim came from Toxicity to our team. And then we had Braylex, the drama student. Oh no, I forgot the other guy. I think it was Taco came in late. But yeah, after season 5, we kind of split up. So I think Taco and Bray went into a different team, and they got finals in season 6. And then Scouty decided to quit for that season. So I was kind of just looking for a team, and I found a team that I probably needed, which was just a nice, chill team. And
Nice.
I think we got to, like, I think 11th. So these guys were like much older and more mature people, and they made finals before earlier seasons, like season 3, season 2. So
I see.
they had experience, but I think their like skill was pretty dry, like dropped off. So he only got 11th, and I think we're gold again. And then I left that team. I think that team disbanded, and I decided to start up old Entity again in season 6. So I had all those, like I had me, Scouty, I think, and me, Scouty, Bray, Taco, and then I can't remember who left. There was a guy. I think we had another guy on our team, but he left before the season started. But our finish roster, we had like me. It was me, Scouty, Bray, Taco, Seb Shreds, and Sparkulus. So we had Seb Shreds. Oh no, Seb came at the start. We had Spark come through halfway through this season because one of our teammates left. He was a goalkeeper, so we got another goalie on our team.
Okay.
And so that was, and then we just kept playing. I think we got to Diamond at the end of we got Diamond, and we got to 5th place. But yeah, that was good.
And that was
a good season.
the end of
We
this
played really
season,
well.
right? The last one?
Yeah, the end of season 7, I mean. Yeah, season 7. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, well, yeah, that's crazy you made it to Diamond. That's pretty awesome. So,
yeah, it was a good achievement.
Yeah, so, can you talk about YouTube? Segue into that.
Oh, yeah.
So when did you start with Echo, or did you do something else before?
My first video was me playing FNAF, and I saw a little Easter egg, so I was like, I'm gonna record this and put it on YouTube because I didn't know if it was rare or not. It was like this little helpy, like animatronic at the normal lobby, and I was like, oh, I'm taking a video of this, and I put it on YouTube. I didn't really care how many views I got. Didn't care about that. I was just posting it because it was a little Easter egg. And after that, I saw it here only got like 75 views and it stopped. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna post any more FNAF because I think Markiplier already took that over and didn't really care about it. But Beat Saber, I moved on to Beat Saber, and I started making content of that. I started posting videos of my progression, but again, that was just getting like returning views, not no new viewers or anything. It was just my school friends and my VRML teammates watching me. And yeah, so my first Echo Arena video was me posting. I think I stole the idea of like I think Nathan. I think he had like a YouTube video saying trolling toxic kids in Echo Arena or something. So I took that like idea, and because it was just as soon as you hopped into a pub, you would get
Yeah.
like it would just be toxic people instantly. So it was pretty easy to find toxic people. But there we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Yeah. So I posted that video and I edited it a bit on my phone, and I think right now it's got 200 views. It wasn't bad. And I was like, oh yeah, that seems to be going well. I might keep posting like these type of videos. So I think next I posted stunning only challenge or something, and I would only stun people in the game. I think that got like 150 views, so I was getting the same amount of views. I was like, yeah, it's going pretty well. So I started posting VRML highlights of me getting 3-pointers or something. I posted one of those, and that got I think 200 views as well.
Nice.
So I was like, I started seeing like I first started off with just not I don't really care about YouTube. I was just posting it for fun, and then I saw it was getting views, and I was like, oh, why not keep posting? So the first montage was actually I posted that got the most views when at the time, and that I got a friend to edit. I didn't know how to edit montages then, so I got a friend to edit. Like I showed him a VRML match, and I got like 22 points that match, so that would make a montage. So I showed him that video, and then he got all those clips and made like the song Fearless.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was one of those songs. He edited it, and I think that got like 200-300 views. So
Nice.
I started like seeing that montages were getting the most views. So I started just continue making montages, and I think I fell off a bit because I started not posting because I was too busy throughout the VRML season to post and through work and stuff. So I didn't have enough time to edit or anything up. But I think my most viewed montage, that was, I don't know, I wouldn't count it as one of my best montages, but that was called Machine Gun. So I named it Machine Gun, which was the song name. And that got like, I think 1.1K, 1.2K views.
Nice.
That was pretty big. And then I also posted a recap of me doing a 3v3 tournament and winning, and that got 1.3K, I think.
Yeah, I like that video.
I was that yeah, that was peaking with like that's when I started. After that video I just dropped, like I started dropping views, and I was like, I might start posting like welcome to like OCE. So I posted that like photos of, because I saw people sending photos in of like photos of them in game. So I got those photos and got a couple of friends to get photos and send them to me. And I made 2 parts of that video. I think both of those got like 500, 400 views. And it was quite funny. Well, it wasn't quite funny, but I posted that before the announcement of Echo Arena shutting down. So
Yeah.
it was kind of like both 2 of those videos are like farewell videos, like OCE, but it wasn't really a farewell. It was just like all the OCE people so far, and kind of I think that started getting more views when people saw Echo was shutting down, so people wanted to be in the videos of like having photos. So yeah, and then yeah, I had a friend, and he introduced me into Gorilla Tag, and I posted 2 videos of Gorilla Tag. Both of them went pretty well. I think one got like 1.5K, and the other one got like
Nice.
500 views. But that was because I think I only got views because I was using mods. I found mods, and I was just using them in public lobbies and making fun of the game. I was just flying around, zipping around. But it's pretty fun to do. But I think I'm permabanned now from Gorilla Tag.
Oh.
But that's fine.
Shit.
I think because of their mod, they're having you like anti-cheat. So I got permaban, but I can get myself unbanned if I turn off my mods. So I'll probably do that soon. But yeah, my last video I uploaded was what was it? Oh my god. Oh yeah, it was the over edit montage. made it wasn't the best over-edited montage. I kind of just made it in like one day. I just called it over-edited because it was just a short 15-second clip with it was like on beat. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was
no,
good.
that was cool. Yeah,
That was my last video.
like that one.
Yeah.
So about Echo shutting down, right? So
hmm
obviously it's not good, but what's your thoughts on what's happened in these last 7 months?
Yeah. Well, you can totally tell in game when there's less people and the less I didn't see like old friends just disappear from the game. But the new I wouldn't mind checking out the new like Hex game. I'll play that. If it's good, I'll continue playing it though. But if it's not
Yeah.
the best, I'm already starting to drop off video games. So I'm starting to play less of them
Oh, okay.
and more like do schoolwork and stuff and get better grades. So
I
but
yeah.
what's that other Echo that real
Yeah.
tag people are
Yeah,
making?
so it's A2. That's the one I'm looking at. That's the one
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking at. So that one is
yeah.
pretty big because they obviously made Gorilla Tag. So um
Yeah, so I might check out that one as well. I've got a
I would,
couple mates,
yeah.
so
Yeah, it will
yeah.
also just be good content wise. If you're gonna continue making content, which I think you should,
Yeah,
that will be
yeah,
there's so much interest for that, so you'll get so many viewers and
yeah,
everything.
definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I think, I mean, tell me what your thoughts are on this, but I think ultimately it's gonna be a good thing because of what's coming next and
Yeah,
everything. But yeah, no, it does really suck. I think it just sucks
yeah,
over.
well,
Yeah. No, no, go ahead.
mm, I'm glad that people saw that Echo Arena was dying and thought that Echo Arena was a good game to continue that game and legacy to make another game. So I'm glad that's happening. But
Yeah.
yeah, for me to play it, there's like the reason why I started playing Echo is because there was a goal and I wanted to reach that goal, which is level 50. So I want if the game has like that kind of like level 50
Right.
and more updates every time, then I'll enjoy the game like any other game. So yeah,
True. Yeah.
definitely want that in the new game. Yeah.
But so are you? I mean, you don't have to get too personal, but so are you more focused on not video games, but more, things outside of online in your life?
I'm kind of differing with both at the moment because I play at the moment I'm playing like 5 sports in real life, so
Oh
that
wow.
like takes up my all every single night. So I'm
Oh
playing
wow.
basketball. I'm doing athletics like 3 times. Like 3 times trainings. I have 3 trainings a week, and I have basketball training, then basketball game, and then I'm doing. I'm getting like I got asked to get paid to play netball, so I'm playing netball, and I get
Damn.
paid to play it.
That's nice.
And then also I'm doing cross countries, like just there's seniors every weekend, so I'm just doing cross
Wow.
countries, like 8Ks. And then I'm also doing school AFL, which is Australian football. So I'm doing
Oh,
that
interesting.
most, yeah, do that for
Damn,
school.
your schedule's
So,
full then. Wow. Damn.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. So you're thinking more in because Echo's shutting down, kind of shifting away and
yeah. Well, it it really matters if the game's good. If the
yeah,
game's
true.
really good, I'll continue. I'll definitely be playing it. Like that will be the only the game I'll probably be playing. But
Nice.
otherwise, if it's not the best, you probably won't see me most like upload too much or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. So and also about YouTube, do you want to continue or are you kind of
Yeah, well, I'll definitely continue uploading, but it won't be like daily upload schedule or anything or weekly upload. It'll probably be more like a 1 month upload
mm,
schedule, and I'll put yeah, depends. I might start posting like highlights of other games because I've been playing breaches now as well. So
okay.
I'm getting into breaches competitive because I played a season of Onward VRML with a couple of friends, but Onward wasn't like this. I didn't like that shooter game too much. It was just too. Well, first of all, there was like only 5 teams in Oceania, so there wasn't too much to play against.
Yeah, what's
And
the what's the
and I think
oceanic
yeah.
scene? What's the oceanic scene with breachers?
Oh yeah. So there is like every day there will be like one active server, so I can
Hmm.
still play. Oh shit! Like that's the good thing because that's what I've been missing in Echo Arena, being able to play on Oceania servers. But now there's like because the game has like skill-based matchmaking, so I have to play with the
Nice.
high-end people, and there's no like high-end people in what's it called Echo. But in Breaches, there's no skill-based matchmaking, so you just load into like a random match if you quick play, and you always get into Oceania servers that way. So it's just better
Nice.
with
That's
that.
nice. And there's enough people
Yeah,
playing from Oceania to fill the
yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
That's really
there's enough
nice.
people playing, and there's also a good amount of competitive people playing as well, and it's good
Nice.
competition. So yeah,
Yeah, how much of a challenge is being in Oceania with online video
um,
games?
online, I think it's just in the VR where
Is it
it's
only
just
VR?
started. Yeah, it's only like games that you don't. There's not many people Australians playing it, but otherwise, every other game that's pretty popular. I have had no problem with getting
Oh,
the right servers and getting good
so
ping.
is VR
Yeah.
not big in Australia?
It's not. I don't think it's that. It is pretty big. I've got like a couple of I don't know. It's just most. I don't know what people. Most people playing Rec Room and stuff. So there's Australia
Hmm.
only have like 25 million people. So I think only like I reckon barely like I reckon 10% of those people have VR headsets. So
Oh
out of
wow.
25 million. So
Damn.
yeah, not too big on VR. I don't think it's not too popular. You'd have to buy one
Okay.
online. I don't think it would be sold in any stores or anything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so you probably have to
I think
order one
that's
and
the
it takes
problem.
like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Wait, so do you
yeah,
experience that with
definitely.
other things or is it just VR?
Um, just VR at the moment. I'm pretty sure
Okay,
for
that's nice
for
at
me,
least.
but yeah, definitely.
But what about
But
like ordering
yeah.
something online from Amazon? Does that present
Oh,
challenges?
Amazon. Oh,
Because I feel like most things would be.
yeah.
No, go ahead.
I recently I recently ordered a mic off Amazon, and it came in, and it was just broke. It didn't. The mic didn't work. So
Oh,
I don't want to. So that took like a month to come, and it just comes broken. It was like a actual good mic as well, and it just
shit.
comes in and it doesn't work.
That
It's
sucks.
fuzzy. It's just fuzziness. So
Hmm.
I couldn't be bothered returning it because it just take 2 months to get it back again. So I just kept it.
Oh,
Whatever.
so is that usually how? Does it usually like take, a couple of weeks to ship?
Yeah. Well, I
Damn.
also broke my VR Quest 2 once. I accidentally dropped it on the floor. And I made a YouTube video, a short on that as well to show Oculus what's happening. And that got, I was not expecting any views from that, but that got like 3K views from
Oh
just
wow.
uploading like a 5 second video of just tracking lost issue. And that's all. Because people search up tracking lost issue at
Uh,
Oculus and
that
then they'll
pops up.
see
Yeah.
that and then they'll see I have the same problem. So yeah,
Interesting.
I got a lot of comments on people having the same issue, and I broke my headset. I was playing VR Echo. I was playing Echo, and I was getting ready to get off, and I dropped it face first onto the ground, and
Oh,
that's when the issue started. It just stopped working. So I
shit.
got FedEx. I think this took 3.5 months to get a new one back.
Fuck.
That took a long time
Wow. Oh my god, that's
through
brutal.
FedEx. Yeah,
Damn.
definitely. It was not nice.
How have you ever been to America? Or like have you
No,
ever
I've been overseas, but I've never been to America.
interesting.
Been to Singapore and Malaysia
Hmm.
ish in that area, but I've never been to America. No.
I wonder how different. I have no idea what Australia looks like. Is it very different from America?
Yeah. Um. I reckon it's well where I live. It's funny because where I live is not like I'm living in. I won't say where I'm living,
Right,
of
yeah.
course, but um. I don't live on the mainland Australia. I actually live on the island below, which is Tasmania. I live on that. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's quite different compared to like transport from the mainland because I think most people use like the trams, but down where I am, we just use cars to get everywhere we want. I don't
Oh,
know if that's the same in America. You use cars, so
yeah, we do. So
yeah, instead of like
there's
trams.
like a section, there's like an island, and then there's a main, and there's like bridges connecting. Is that?
So no, Tasmania is like you have the mainland, the main Australia you'll see on the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have New Zealand like off to the bottom side, and then you have another island which is below here. That's Tasmania. It's
Mm.
below Melbourne. It's like below Melbourne, and you just have to take a plane across to get to the mainland. There's no bridge because that bridge will go on
Oh,
forever
damn.
because it's pretty far.
Wait, so how big
So we
is
have
the
to take a
island?
plane to go over.
Is it big?
I think we've got it's pretty small. I think there's only like 500k people.
Oh,
So
okay, that's not really,
yeah,
really small.
and
That's not, yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
it's that yeah, yeah, it's pretty yeah. I think it's around there. It might be a bit less.
That's
It might be a bit more,
weird.
but
So there's no connection to the
mm,
mainland. You have to get a plane. There's no way to like drive or take a bus
yeah,
or.
you either get a plane or you get like there's a Spirit of Tasmania, which is like a cruise ship that goes up
Mm,
there as well.
interesting. Do you ever have to like go to the
But
mainland or no?
um, well, I'd go there for competitions, and I don't have any. I only have family up in like I have a little bit of family up in the mainland, but
Oh, okay.
I don't really go up there too often unless because to go overseas you have to go to the mainland first, and then you have to go from there. You can't go
Oh,
from Tassie. You have to go to the mainland, and then you have to go up there because
damn.
there's a better plane system up there.
How often do you go to the
Get to
mainland? Is it like an easy thing or is it complicated?
well, it only takes like 1 hour to a 1 hour plane to get up there. But it's not
Yeah.
bad, and it's not too complicated. It just feels like normal home. So and
Mm,
yeah.
interesting.
But there are island stereotyped because we have less people. We get called inbreds. So you know what an inbred? Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. This is the
But that's
mainland
just a
makes fun of
stereotype.
you.
It's not real.
The mainland makes
Yeah.
fun of you. That sucks. That's
Yeah.
weird. What the fuck? Damn.
Yeah.
So wait, so you have to go from the island to the mainland, and then from the mainland you travel out if you want to leave Australia.
Yeah, that would be it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Because which is I guess it makes the plane rides longer, but I don't know. I just
Right.
sleep or watch a movie, so it doesn't really matter.
True. Well, also, I just think that's kind of annoying because you have to pay a lot of money, I assume, to go to the
Oh yeah,
mainland.
that's also another
Is it
problem. Yeah.
really, really expensive, or is it?
Um, I don't. It's expensive. Not real. Well, because we have like business like class, so we get special. We get
Oh,
top
that's nice.
prices,
Because
so I
I'd
don't have to
imagine
pay. We don't have to pay too
if you're
much.
going on like if you're trying to go somewhere far out, it would be really annoying to have to
Yeah,
fly to the mainland and then fly out. That's
yeah.
interesting. So
That
wait, did they
it's
sell
annoying,
like
but
that?
I got business class. So.
Is that like is that
Pardon?
like a popular thing? Business class?
Oh, I think you need. Well, I got my dad has like his job, so he allows that the business class to be possible.
Oh, so does he
I don't
leave
think too
often?
many people.
Does he have work like in
Yeah,
other
he goes to the
areas?
mainland quite often. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you
yeah,
have that.
for
That's
work.
nice. So you're gonna
Yeah.
yeah. Do a lot of people have that? Like, is it a big thing to
I don't think
travel
so.
from one place to another? Like, is that a popular thing, or do not many people do that?
Um, Not many people do it, but unless it's the holidays, a lot of people travel in the holidays. So.
Right.
But a lot of there's a lot of people who work who need to go who need to travel. So that most of those people who work and need to travel from mainland back have business class. So that's where reason why my dad has it. So because of
Right.
business class, he travels back and off. So,
That's pretty cool. That's
yeah.
actually interesting, though. Yeah, that's
Mm.
really interesting. Damn. So, do most people speak English, or is there a mixed language there?
Yeah. Well, we're Australia is very diverse. We have like people from everywhere, all over the world, but the main language is English. Yeah, but we do
Interesting.
have a slang. We have the Australian
Oh,
slang, but which can get caught up with like being British. We sound a bit British as well, but we're not British.
wait, what's your slang?
Yeah.
What's your slang?
I don't know. We just we say we say words, and we say like if you say like how would you like say hello to someone? You go up to them and say
Like, hey, what's up?
yeah. We like say we have like g'day, how you going, mate? And that
Oh,
g'day is like hello, and then we have like slang
interesting. Do you
words.
call
So we
like,
say it's shorter. We have our sentences shorter.
is it the same thing with like
Yeah.
Britain? Do you say like crisps instead of chips? Or
I
do you call it
we
chips?
say chips.
We
Well,
say chips.
we call them chips.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Bottle of water.
Wait, but
Do you
nah,
have?
that's bottle.
That's only British. Damn. Interesting.
No, yeah, but we have different types of food as well. Our food.
Oh wow.
Wait, have you ever heard of Vegemite? Like,
Veggie. I think I have. What
you
is it?
know, have you? So when you have bread, what do you put in your like sandwich? What's like?
Uh,
You have butter, and then what do you put over butter? Do you
jelly usually.
put anything? Jelly, yeah, or like you put. Do you have jam? Do you use jam? Or
Yeah. I
is that
think
Australian as well?
isn't that the same thing? I feel like jelly and jam are the same thing essentially.
Jam, yeah, that would be the same thing, yeah. But we have that as well.
Mm.
But we also have Vegemite, which is just like it looks brown, and it goes in like yellow round like pots things, and you just grab a knife and you can. It tastes.
Oh,
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know what that taste is like. It's like because I've never
what
had
is it
like
made out
any other
of?
thing that I don't know, but it's Australian
Vegemite.
made, and it's just
Interesting.
and I don't know. It tastes a bit caramel at the same time if you eat it alone, but a little bit. I don't even know what the taste is. It's just completely different. It's a new
I
whole
want to
new
try
taste.
some of that.
So
That's actually sounds really interesting. So you for most
it's
people you have bread, you have jelly or jam, and then you have Vegemite. That's like a classic
yeah. We
sandwich.
either have our
Interesting.
classic sandwich would be it's called a Vegemite sandwich. What? Wow.
Damn.
And it's just you have bread, butter, Vegemite, and then a bread on top, and then you cut in half, and then you have two, and then
Oh.
bang. Eat it.
So over here we have our classic is peanut butter and jelly. Is it like peanut butter?
Yeah.
Is Vegemite like peanut butter?
No, it would be a different kind. It's well, it's the
Interesting.
same. It's the same like how you put it on your sandwich, but it's just a whole different taste. Yeah,
Interesting.
it's definitely something to try if you want to go to
No, I
Australia.
want to
There's a
try
lot of
that.
things to
Yeah.
try when you come to
I
Australia.
wonder if I could
Yeah,
get it
there's a lot
shipped.
of different food.
What other
Yeah,
kinds of food?
there's we have Tim Tams, which is like chocolate. Um, it's like oh, I'm sure it's so bad at explaining food, but it's just this chocolate. It's chocolate biscuit, really. Yeah, it's like a full
Interesting.
chocolate biscuit, and it's like good. Wait, do you have Oreos? I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have Oreos.
Is it
So I
kind of
was
like
just double checking,
Oreos?
and kind of, except there's no like white cream in the middle. It's just fully chocolate, and that tastes like that's the best, one of the best snacks.
Interesting.
We also
That
have
sounds good.
shapes, which is like we have barbecue shapes, pizza shapes, Vegemite shapes.
What?
They're just like little biscuits as well.
Dude, I want to
And there's
research this
chicken shapes as
Vegemite.
well.
What is it made out of? Like,
Yeah,
what is
I
it?
don't know. I cannot remember, but I just have it for lunch. I'm pretty sure I'm
Interesting.
having it for lunch today. Anyway,
Oh
so
wow. Oh yeah, because
yeah, I'll probably be
it's not
making
even. Is it not even noon yet for you?
it. What's the time?
Yeah.
It's 9:50 for me.
It
AM.
is. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, that's
Yeah, so
crazy.
you're in the past, and I'm in the future right now.
Technically, yeah. You're like literally a day ahead. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
so
pretty.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I actually remember I was like On my Nintendo Switch, I was really into Pokemon. There was a new Pokemon game, and I was like waiting for it, and it was like, and I like got pissed because it was already out in Australia. And I was like, dude, I have
Yeah.
to wait. You guys are literally a day ahead. Interesting.
Yeah, which is, I guess, it's pretty. We don't really, doesn't really change too much. It's just, it's annoying when trying to like talk to an American person if you have an American friend,
Right.
because when
Yeah.
you wake up, they could be going to sleep. So
Right. Yeah. True.
it's quite funny.
Yeah, that does suck.
That's
'Cause it's like
also,
full 12
that's
hours.
also yeah, that's also a problem with like live streaming as well. So I
Mm.
know I don't know if you heard of Zeta VR. You might
I
have,
think I
but
have
he like
actually. Yeah.
posts. Yeah, he used to post Echo stuff, but now he posts like Iron Labs mods,
Okay.
and he makes sure he live streams when the Americans wake up. So he live streams it like late at night ish,
Mm.
and that's when the Americans wake up. So you have
Yeah,
to
that would suck.
be careful with scheduling your videos and stuff to get the most views.
Oh, that really would suck. To be a content creator in
Mm,
Australia? Ugh,
yeah.
fuck. That's brutal.
Mm.
I can't even imagine that. Well, that also means
Well, we have.
for us,
Mm,
we're not getting Australian viewership. Because when we live stream,
well,
you guys are usually asleep, right?
the good thing is when you live stream, it's like perfect because I wake up and I'm like, oh, I want to go on my phone on the couch, and you're like live streaming when I wake up, so I just watch
Damn.
that. But
Interesting.
sometimes it's a little too early. But otherwise, like yesterday, I'm pretty sure that was perfect. That was like when I woke up. So
Yeah, I usually live stream at like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So what time would that
yeah.
be for you? That'd be like
Oh, that'll be like AM in the morning, like
8 a.m.
that'll be like really early. That's when I go to sleep or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's actually really cool. It's like a full
Yeah.
12 hours, basically. Interesting.
Mm.
Wow, man, that's crazy. So did you mention you have a job?
I it's kind of like a job, but I kind of just get to play a sport with a couple of
Oh, is it
friends.
that's
So
the netball thing?
netball, yeah.
What is netball?
Have you? It's it's like basketball. It has the same except without the backboard, and it's just like a normal net. It's just a net, and once you grab it, you
Interesting.
can't move. You have to stand still, and yeah,
Netball.
it's pretty. It looks boring, but you get tired pretty fast when you play it. So.
Wait, so when you grab the net, you can't move anymore?
No, when you grab the ball, you have to stop and then
Oh, I feel like I've played
yeah,
something similar to that.
and there's like stepping. There's a thing called
Oh, you can
yeah.
you get like 3
And
steps, right?
you only technically if it's not really, but if you land on 2 feet, you're allowed to take one step, but yeah, you can't plant back down
So you have to
like
like
left
you're
foot. You can only take like one
so
step
like
on one
okay,
foot.
so like I have both feet on my ground. I'm putting one foot in front. I can like step forward like that, but my other foot doesn't move. That's allowed. Type things you can
The
kind of
other
like
foot can't touch the ground. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's actually quite complicated, the game. Like,
so it's
it's
like
really
kind of
hard to
leading.
explain.
I feel like I've
Yeah,
played
and
maybe
there's like
some version of
positions as
it.
well.
Interesting.
Mm.
And you
There's positions and there's
the
like
hoops up high, just like a basketball hoop, right?
yeah, the hoop is as high as like a normal basketball hoop.
How does it like
Definitely, I think
get up that
basketball.
high if there's not a backboard? How is it connected?
How does how do you get a goal or something?
Well, because usually like basketball backboards, right? They're connected to like these arms that go up to the wall. But if it doesn't have a backboard, how
Yeah,
does
so
it?
it's just a pole. It's just a pole on the ground, and then it goes over, and then there's a
Oh,
net.
oh, I see. Is it the same?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the field the same size as or roughly the same size?
Yep, it is. Oh wait. Yes, it is. Yes, because
Huh.
I
What
played
position
recently
do you
against
play?
another.
Position do you play?
There is like there's goal attack where I play either there's goal. I don't play wing attack, which is like there's areas where you can go and areas where you can't. So I
Okay.
think if you're a goalkeeper, then you can't go past like there's I'll explain it a bit better. There's one goal here, one goal there. There's a line here that the goalkeeper can't cross that line, and
Mm.
then there's another line here which is the center, and then there's another line which is the other goals line. And pretty much there's goalkeeper and goal shooter and goalkeeper can't go past that first line, and there's only two people can shoot, so only two people are allowed to score, which is goal shooter and goal attack. Except goal attack has goal defense on him, and goal defense and goal attack can't go past that other line. I think the
Oh.
last line on third
So
line.
it's so people
And,
are divided into sections and can't. So
Yeah,
it kind of
yeah,
separates. And then so it's
and
all about passing, right? I'd imagine.
yeah, all passing, and everyone has to play. Everyone has a key role. There's always a key role.
That's
So
pretty cool.
there's
That's
no
actually
main
really
role
cool.
except center. Yeah.
So is that for school?
Yeah.
Or like how do you
I
get
do that for club.
for club? So where to
club sport.
like how do you get paid? Like what is the you playing
We have
for an
sponsorship.
audience? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we got a sponsorship, and we're currently like first on the leaderboard, so it's fun.
Oh wow, nice.
Sponsorship.
Is that good money? Is that
I think I'm pretty sure at the moment I'm not receiving any money until the end of the season.
okay?
So I think you get more money if you win, less money if you lose.
Well,
Pretty
yeah,
sure
true.
That's how it goes.
Are you on track to winning? Do you think you're gonna win?
Well, the first and second, so we're first at the moment. We only just overtook first place.
Okay.
First and second, we've both beat each other twice and both lost to each other twice. So it's pretty close
Oh, that's close.
with each team.
So do you practice every day?
I don't practice every day. I just play on Saturdays, like in the afternoon. So
Okay.
I only play we don't have training or anything. We just play.
Is that like big
Game
in
day.
Australia?
Yeah. I think there's an Olympic sport for netball.
Oh,
It's on the
wow.
Olympics.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure Australia is one of the top teams for. It's normally a women's sport. That's the problem. So you only see women play it. That's why they're trying to get boys into playing it. So they've sponsored us to play it. That's why. Yeah,
Oh,
explains a bit
interesting.
more, so
I see. That's
they're
actually
trying
really
to get
cool.
more men to play the game. Yeah.
Damn. Is it similar to Echo? Does it have like a Echo feel?
Not really, because you can't. It's almost like a complete opposite, really.
Oh, okay.
Except with teamwork, you have teamwork, so you always need talk, good comms. So,
I see.
yeah.
Is part of it like because in Echo like you can't hear the other team in a competitive thing, and they can't hear you. So in real life, obviously that's not true. So do you have like code words so they don't know what you're talking about? Or don't you?
Not really. We just kind of just like swerve to one side of the court, and then you and then you cut through, and then you get a pass option. So you like try and duke out the guy on you, and then you go. But
Interesting.
yeah, it's a lot of passing. There's like 300, 200 passes a game.
Oh
Like,
wow.
there's a lot.
It's probably just pass,
Yeah.
pass, 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 pass.
Yeah, it's just passing.
Back and forth.
Even when you're in like, yeah, it's a pretty fast game, and
That's
normally
cool.
the scores are pretty. Because when you score, it's only 1 point, so you only get 1 point.
Oh.
But the
So
scores are normally like up to like 50 points both teams. So
oh
pretty
wow.
high scoring.
So it on average goes up to like 50. That's a lot of points.
Yeah, like that. That's if the quarters are like there's 4 quarters, and it's like basketball with the quarters.
Okay.
And except I think it goes for like 20 minutes instead. So it goes
20
for
minutes a
bit longer.
quarter?
Or 15 minutes, I think.
20 minutes
I
a
think
quarter?
15 or 20. It depends. I think
Oh,
finals
okay.
is like 20 minutes, and then 15 minutes is just normal game. Yeah.
That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
score a lot.
oh wow. Oh, so that's how the 50
Mm.
goals because there's so much
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So do you score a lot? Is that your position?
Where I play, I can play goal attack, except we have like a guy on our team who's 6'9", so he can just bobble the ball over the net and then put it in.
Oh,
And
nice.
so I play just normally wing attack, so I just feed him the ball, and
So you set him
yeah,
up. That's nice.
yeah,
That's a good position. I mean, in
yeah.
some ways, setting
You
up
just
the
chuck it
guy who
over.
scores is better than the
Yeah,
guy who
definitely more
scores. But
important. Yeah,
yeah, nice. That's cool.
definitely.
So how often do you have like a game with that?
We have one game every week. Yeah,
One
on
game
a
every week.
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you practice before the game and then have it? Or do you?
Yeah, you get
Okay.
you practice. We get there like 20 minutes beforehand and just practice. We warm up and then practice
Oh, so you
shooting.
don't even really do
Or
like a
us.
separate practice?
No, not our
Interesting.
team, but other teams do. But we beat those teams who have separate practices.
All
But we
right.
just kind of just
Well, you're
play.
just
We
better
still
then.
beat them.
You're just better.
Yeah, it's
I
quite funny because those guys just like train their ass off and then they get
yeah.
like crapped on.
Damn. Damn. That's fucking funny. Wow. Wow. Man. All right. Is there anything more you want to talk about?
No, I don't have too much more unless you ask more questions, but that's all really.
All right. Should we call it?
Yep, why not?
All right. I will see you guys later. It was a great podcast and yeah, so I'll see you guys later.